You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here.
Welcome back, everybody. That's right. It's time for the Code RAD show. And we've got your favorite thing and mine, some spies from the swingin' 60s. First, there's my books, Interplanet on funmycomic.com. And then on the right is Tales of Conspiracy and Madness, which you can find on Amazon. 9 stories of cosmic horror. All right, so a new discovery. And I'm sure most people watching this will be like, yeah, dummy, we all know about this show, but it's new for me. Department S. A show that was on in 1969 or 1970 about some swinging spies, international, but mostly American and English. Cool logo there for Department S, although it could be like a English supermarket or something, Tesco, or I don't know what the British version of Kmart would be, but Kmart might just be an American thing. All right, so Department S has actor named Joel Fabiani as Stuart Sullivan. The guy in the middle is top billing Peter Wingard as Jason King. He is a novelist who uses his imagination to try to figure out what the bad guys are doing, and not that great as a fighter or a secret agent, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Rosemary Nichols plays Annabelle Hurst. I think she's supposed to be a computer expert. This episode, this is the first episode to broadcast of Department S. It was not the first episode shot. So unlike the Champions, which shows our heroes crash landing in the Himalayas and getting superpowers, we're just dropped into this, and we really don't know too much about these characters, which I kind of like that. I don't want to spend too much time on origin stories and setting things up. It's good to get into the action right away in media res, I think maybe you would say. Let's keep going. This is how the episode does start. Astrayer, I think, is a sort of awkward way of writing the name of the airline, Astra Air, which features prominently in this episode. This is Flight Golf Alpha Zulu Echo Bravo, which I guess you could see for yourself. The action of this episode revolves around this flight mysteriously disappears for a week. The pilot and the passengers all think they are arriving 30 minutes early, but they've been missing for a week. How could such a thing happen? It turns out it's not even really that important for this episode. This show is about the characters and the action and the actual mechanics of how you disappear a plane for a week and the actual reasons why you do it. Not as important as just being a super cool spy and doing investigations and looking for bad guys. So after this part, Department S has a intro, a cold open before the titles, and then the titles come on, which, being a 60s spy show, of course, it's super cool. And I would like to show that to you. All right, super cool opening titles. I think you already are going to know if you love this show or not based on those titles. Yeah, how can you not love a show that starts off that way? So, the fellow in the back there, looking to the right, in the middle grounds, not all the way in the back. He is he's the boss. He's the chief of Department S. He is on the plane that disappears. We, the viewers, have no idea if this is the first episode you've seen. But this is a great shot here because, of course, I cannot even see the guy's name because I am blocking it with my big fat head. This is Dennis Alaba Peters as Sir Curtis Serezza, the chief of Department S. And here he is talking to one of his agents. And it's a great shot because back there sitting and smoking is a secret agent. And of course, I'm sure you've guessed, the guy in the foreground, right in front of the camera, is also a secret agent. So that's pretty cool to introduce. And there's another secret agent in this shot, right in the middle. He's being blocked by the guy in the middle. And so, some very cool cinematography to begin things with. One of the guys who was on the plane gets examined. His arm is feeling a little sore. And I don't know how well you can see it, but he's got a bruise there. He has been given injections. It's determines that everyone on the plane was given drugged salad or something like that and passed out and kept unconscious for a week. This fellow on the right was also on the plane, and turns out he is a pilot. So our secret agent goes to the airline, says, "You got any spare planes sitting around we could borrow for a little bit?" The airline said, "Well, that plane that just disappeared for a week just is available. You grab it." So our secret agent, our passenger who we suspect of being in on the plot to steal the plane, get on the plane with a real pilot. And I don't want to give away everything going on in the scene. I mean, air travel was a lot different back before 2001, September 11th, but I don't think it was this different where airlines would let dashing secret agents just borrow a plane to pretend to crash it to scare the double agent, the evil spy, into revealing that he's actually a pilot and saving the day. Here is our female agent who is snooping around another suspect's apartment. When she hears someone coming in, she uses her brain to come up with a plausible situation why she might be in this man's apartment. When this stewardess comes in, she goes into a bedroom and emerges like this. Pretty clever spy work. Does not look like she was sneaking around in the guy's drawers or anything like that. So after she leaves, the character Jason King thinks, well, maybe I can go talk to that stewardess myself. Well, the owner of the apartment, who, as we've said, he's suspected of being a secret agent. So of course he is. He does not put up with this Jason King guy very much and automatically karate chops him, lays him out cold, and turns on the gas in the apartment to kill him. So this Jason King fellow is not the most competent of secret agents. He must have been at least a partial inspiration for Austin Powers and does not have any of even Austin Powers' fighting ability. He's more about fashion and the flair. And so that is most of the action of the show. As I said, I don't know what this slide is. how did the plane disappear and why did it do it? It's a brainwashing plot, which I love. Calls to mind, say, like the Ipcress File novel by Len Deighton, which was made into a Michael Caine movie and was more recently, within the last 5 years, turned into adapted as a television series, I believe, by ITV. Spy stories involving brainwashing will always interest me, but it's very minor. Sneaking into apartments and coming out and revealing underwear, discovering needle track marks on people's arms, etc. That is what this show is about. Pretending to crash an airplane as a interrogation method. So, Department S, did you watch it? What do you think about it? Let me know. This, of course, had a spin-off, which I would like to talk about on Code RAD, but that's for another day, of course. I'm going to spend some time with Department S in the near future. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye for now.